I was like, please, Jesus, save me from myself. Please, I don't want to die. I don't want to die like this. Like, there was no light at the end of the tunnel for me. My girlfriend told me that, hey, listen, we can go into those rooms and tell these guys anything they want to hear. My conscience was so hardened at that point in my life. I had been date raped more times than I could count. I had been dating different men that took advantage of me. I've already been taken advantage of. Why don't I charge for it? When I finally came to the very end of myself and hit the wall, I had lost everything I had ever had to surrender to the traffickers. I had nothing to show for my life. And that moment in my life, I felt like I didn't want to live anymore. I was so ashamed of what I had done and the bad choices I had made in my life that I was despondent. I just wanted to get high. It was the most scary and desperate feeling I've ever had in my life. And before it happened, it's like I remember chopping up the lines, thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to do these 6 lines. And I just did them all at once. My heart started racing in my chest, and I got really dizzy, and I fell back and felt like I was in hell. My funeral starts going before my eyes, and the light hits my coffin, and my family starts walking down the aisle, shaking their head, saying she was just a drug addicted prostitute. When the EMT came to my room, and then she put me on the stretcher and she held my hand and she asked me, she said, "What did you do?" And I finally was honest with someone about my life. I said, "Look, I did cocaine and I think I overdosed and I'm a prostitute. And I don't know what to do. Please help me." And literally, like, when I got to the hospital, the doctor was uh, so awesome because he came into the room and he said, "Look, young lady, you are lucky to be alive. You should be dead because there's too many drugs in your system. And someone as little as you and as thin as you should not be here right now. God must be with you." And I knew that Jesus heard my prayer. And I realized God is real. Like, he is absolutely real. And that changed me. If I would have known that God loved me them as much as I do now, I never would have done what I've done. Never. But at the same time, let me put it this way. I'm really glad that what's happened to me's happened because I can help people that really need help.